Hello, welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to work over an example involving the difference of derivative property. The difference of derivative property states that if expression is the difference of two functions or two terms or multiple terms, then the derivative of this particular expression is going to be the derivative of individual terms and then their difference between each other. So the derivative of difference of expression is going to be equal to the difference of the derivatives. So let's go ahead and apply this particular property to our expression right here in this example. Let's go ahead and take the derivative, write down the derivative notation of this expression. This is going to be equal to the derivative of cube root of 3x minus the derivative of 2 square root of x cubed. Okay, so I wrote these terms independently by taking the derivative of each term like this here. From here we can go ahead and simplify. A few things I'm going to clarify here is the cube root, if we want to write it in the exponent form, is going to be equal to an exponent raised to 1/3, and same thing for the square root, it's going to be exponent raised to 1/2 power. So I'm going to go ahead and use these exponent forms instead of the root forms. So let's rewrite the expression d over dx and 3x to the 1/3 minus d over dx of 2x to the 3 to the 1/2. Okay, now let's simplify it further. We can write this as d over dx. We can separate the terms inside of the cube root or to the 1/3, so I'm going to write them independently. So we have 3 to the 1/3 times x to the 1/3 minus d over dx 2x to the 3rd power to the 1/2. So I'm going to take out the constants from the derivative term and put them outside as a multiplier. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take 3 to the 1/3 and just do that. 3 to the 1/3 power times d over dx, and then we have x to the 1/3 minus, I'm going to take the 2 out from here, out of the derivative, and times d over dx, and then we have x to the 3rd raised to 1/2, x to the 3rd raised to 1/2. Okay, now we can I'm going to write this under cube root of 3, and then d over dx x to the 1/3 minus 2 d over dx. I'm going to simplify this exponent. So it's 3 x to the 3rd raised to the 1/2, so it's basically x to the 3 times 1/2, so it's going to be x to the 3/2. 3 times 1 is 3 divided by 2. Now let's go ahead and simplify this further by taking the derivative of these terms. So we have cube root of 3 times derivative of x to the 1/3. We bring the 1/3 to the front using the power rule of the derivative. So times x to the 1/3 minus 1 minus 2 times, we bring this, this is separate, so I'm going to put it in a little box. X to the 3/2, we're going to bring it to the front, times x to the 3/2 minus 1. So here we have a cube root of 3 times 1/3, so it's just over 3, times x to the 1/3 minus 1 is x to the negative 2/3 when we simplify this. minus 2 times 2, they cancel each other, 2 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator, so we can cancel these. So we just left with 3 times x to the 3 half minus 1 is just x to the 1 half. And now we can simplify it further. We know that x to the negative 2/3 is the same as 1 over x to the 2/3. And we already know that x to the 1 half, we can write it as just a root sign. So we can go ahead and simplify it further. So I'm gonna just bring this expression on the next page. So we have cube root of 3 over 3 x to the negative 2/3 minus, we have 3x to the 1 half. Okay, and now we can bring this down. So we have cube root of 3 over 3x to the 2/3 minus 3 square root of x. So this is your final answer.